Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I've got some Supersonic Legend ranked 2v2 for you today. Found 3 games between 2 teams that were both playing against each other with the same lineups every single game. One of the teams you're going to be very familiar with, the other one probably not so much. So let's go ahead and introduce the players for today's video. We've got Kill and Lee Fox on the orange team for this first game, and in the blue team, 2 very familiar names to my channel, Killa and Ahmad. So excited to see who gets the upper hand in these matchups. It's going to be 3 games in a row, all with the same lineups. Might get a change of team color, but we will have to wait and find out. Just one reminder, since this is a replay, I will be just clicking through the players one by one. It's the only way that I can do this, as far as I know, without pausing. So yeah, we're going to get a little bit of a forced perspective at times, but I don't think it should be too much of a difference. That's a good goal, actually, to start things off. Killing Lee Fox with a pressure play, and Killa couldn't get the save. He was struggling to get goal side of that ball while avoiding the demo that was coming his way. But I did watch a bit of Scrub and Ahmad's games on, I think it was actually Scrub's stream the other day, and he very much enjoys playing with Ahmad in 2v2, and I'm pretty sure vice versa, otherwise they wouldn't be playing together. But their style is quite interesting. It's, just solo plays predominantly. They don't really make a lot of team plays happen, and you might think that that's a bad thing, but really in my opinion it isn't. Having 2 players in a 2v2 team who are just capable of 1v2ing the other team, or really just taking turns 1v2ing the other team, it can be extremely beneficial. But oh, just a ball chase goal there. Again, Kill and Lee Fox putting the pressure on, but that is something you have to be ready for in 2s, especially if you're running into the furthest attacking player, the most attacking player in the other team. They're going to make those plays. Nice shot there by Scrub. Gets the ball to bounce infield off the corner wall and puts it in before the defender can make that rotation back to net. But yeah, I'm not expecting to see no passing out of Scrub and Ahmad. I've not seen these games as far as I'm aware. I may have actually watched them on stream, but I don't remember them at all. So this is as good as a first time viewing for me. 2-2 now. Goals are just flying in. Kickoff pressure from Scrub, something he's very well known for. But Kill and Lee Fox certainly look capable mechanically. They're playing quite fast. That's a really good center ball. Kill gets a very favorable 50-50 on it and makes it 3-2. So perhaps a bit of impatience there by Scrub and Ahmad. I think the goalkeeper in that position should be a bit more safe before moving forwards. But that is a risk that you've always got to take whenever you're trying to start a counter-attack in 2v2. Scrub with a double touch attempt off the ground. Not bad, but the defense is impressive there. We had 1 challenge on the ball, another defending the net. That's pretty much what you want to be doing at all times in 2v2. The rotation style that you're going to see in these high-level 2s games might look a lot different than what you see in your own ranked games in lower-level ranked. And by lower-level ranked, I mean literally anything that isn't Supersonic Legend at the moment. You're more likely to see a 3v3 style rotation, where after making a play on the ball, the player who just made a play on the ball will then rotate out of the play and let his teammate come in. But in these games, the very high-level games, once someone has made a play on the ball, if it doesn't work, they're very likely to just continue making more plays on the ball from the other side, because that makes it harder for the other team to see them coming, and it also leaves the other member all the way back to defend the net. Scrub with a good recovery there. He actually missed the first touch, either missed it or left it to just roll through. After a flurry of goals early on, this game's extremely calm in comparison. Ahmad working the ball down the right-hand flank. That's a good bump, actually. Caught Lee Fox on the landing. Killa looking to get the ball past both of them now. Good defense again by Kill to prevent Ahmad from making his way through on that. Yeah, overall, very even matchup so far. It's difficult to pick a favorite between these 2. Now Ahmad going for the bump onto Kill instead of playing the ball again. I mean, the ball is already in a position that Scrub could work with, so not a bad idea, but quite comfortable for Kill and Lee Fox in defense. They haven't been all that threatened. I love that challenge, actually, by Kill in this position. He maybe went a bit too far, but the idea is a good one. Just run in for the boost steal and the demo, perhaps, but whatever he's doing there, he's not 50-50ing the ball. Oh, Ahmad put one through. That was just enough power to sneak the ball in to the back of the net after cutting in field. 3-3. Momentum absolutely on the side of the fan favorites watching. Or at least who I imagine are the fan favorites. Definitely the more well-known players. Well, you'll definitely want to try out this playstyle yourselves, guys. It's very, very common for pre-made, and I mean just partied up 2v2 teams and 3v3 teams in ranked to prioritize team plays a bit too much. They'll prioritize passing a bit too much, when really just going for solo plays and then letting your teammate come in behind you after you've made a solo play and clean up the open net. Very effective way to play. And it's also a very effective way to improve as individuals. So we've hardly seen any passing from Scrub and Ahmad from any side of the field, whether it's their own half, whether it's the backfield. Oh dear, what's going on here? Scrub actually had to knock that towards his own net briefly. And now they're both completely out of boost. This is a great chance for Leafox. Make something happen. He misses contact on the ball though. Kill having to do some solo defending, but he does well. Ahmad again closing down the challenge from behind. Being chased, into the back of his own net. Scrub Killa alone in defense. Lost sight of Leafox briefly there. Still able to get a save on the ball though. Tense game one between these two. You know, I'm not as familiar with Leafox and Kill as I am Scrub and Ahmad, but I'm pretty sure this is the kind of team that Scrub, especially if he's streaming, will expect 100% wins against. They're extremely high-rated players, I'm sure, but they're not RLCS players. They're not, legends of the 2v2 scene like, Ahmad actually is. Big bump by Scrub. Ahmad couldn't really commit there. It was too risky, or at least he decided it was. Scrub Killa with a keen eye to figure out where that ball was going, but likewise, Kill has shut him down on the counter. Oh, and Kill might be through here. Has he got that? He doesn't need to. Leafox puts it in, and that's an immediate leave by Ahmad. Not too happy about the loss, it would seem. Either that, or he's just got the backers mod setting enabled, which does remove you from a lobby and re-queue you for the next game immediately after a loss or a win. As soon as the game's over, that I'm pretty sure that that's a feature of backers mod, that you just immediately leave and then come back into the next game. Either way, that's a great win there for Kill and Leafox. And same lineups again, this time Neo Tokyo. Kill and Leafox in the orange again. Ahmad and Scrub in the blue. Now that was a really close game. It was initially 2-goal lead for Kill and Leafox, then Scrub and Ahmad came back. Oh no, Scrub's just essentially own-goaled. What's he done? He tried to control the ball and he just popped it into his own net. Oh, that's painful. It didn't even need to be finished off. The attacking player just demoed Scrub and then watched the ball cross the line. Oh dear, our Scrub and Ahmad tilted. If they weren't, they may be after that one. But you know, if there's one type of passing play that I would love to see more from Scrub and Ahmad in these matches, it would be the lateral infield passing in their own half. It's extremely risky to pass the ball laterally in 2v2 in the opposition half, because an interception there can very quickly turn into a counter-attack. But if you're doing it defensively, it's just as easy to score from distance. And it's a bit less risky because it's harder for the other team to commit that far forward to make those interceptions. 2-1 though. Very easy goals actually for both teams so far. Not really much had to be done for Kill and Leafox, who by the way are rotating very well. Scrub on the rebound. Well saved by Kill. Didn't have much time to react to it. A whiff from Leafox and Ahmad there. Both close, but probably giving each other a bit too much respect. Yeah, Kill and Leafox are connecting extremely well, letting each other come in the play, and once again, perfect leave by Kill. Leafox slams it top corner, 3-1, and the fan favorites here, they're probably the favorites to win these games, up against it once again. It's the same position that they were in the last game, 2 goals down early on, and a bit lost for what to do in terms of coming back into the game. They're going to continue playing the same style as before, just prioritizing the solo plays, prioritizing the out plays, trying to get the pressure onto their opponents, and then after the boost runs out, after they can land a demo at a key moment. Maybe they can get goals to happen. This is a pretty good spot for Ahmad. The reset and the ground shot as the ball bounces back out of it. You saw the placement there from the defender's POV. It's almost impossible to save, but you're going to run into that kind of problem every now and then when you play against Ahmad. He's unreal with his aerial solo plays. Scrub making a run down the line. Kills all over it though. That's a brilliant pass infield. Ahmad positions himself effectively to collect it near the back wall. The Scrub will help him get the clear. He's still got a little bit of boost left over. Recovery shouldn't be too slow. Free flip attempted by Ahmad there. He's also running down the line for the demo afterwards, but Lee Fox got away from him. Turns around, puts in a solid challenge. Kill gets a free touch on this ball. Actually, a couple. He's past Ahmad with the fake. And oh, he almost bumped Scrub. Does Scrub just dodge after the bump there? Either way, some serious pressure coming in from Kill and Lee Fox. These are some difficult plays to save. Deep rotations as well. They're not pressing for this additional goal too hard. They'll obviously take it if they can get it. Speed has been so important for them. They know that they're up against two extremely quick players. And Scrub is no slouch, and Ahmad on his day, almost certainly one of the fastest in the world. But Kill and Lee Fox, with their... I think they clearly must have a lot of experience playing together, based on the positioning, based on the timing, based on the synergy that they're displaying. They've been able to really level out any mechanical disadvantage that they've got and put the pressure back on Scrub and Ahmad here. But this really is just a mirror of the first game. Scrub and Ahmad down by 2. Now they're making the late comeback. It's all solo plays, it's all down the middle, it's all very direct. That was an uncontested shot somewhat. Late challenge coming in. Love the dribbling here, but well done by Scrub. He identified the correct play in that position, was just to ignore the ball, let it roll into the corner, grab the boost. That was really the point of contest. Ahmad completely boost starved. He's going to try and stay on this anyway with the wave dashes. Now playing for the seal on the far side. Scrub has to be careful. That's a dangerous 50-50 to be going for, with Ahmad making such a slow rotation back. And you know, it could have easily been a 2-goal game once again. There's been a couple of times now where Lee Fox and Kill have been piling on the pressure, and some without really overextending as well. They're not leaving themselves open for counterattacks. Scrub and Ahmad looking a bit dodgy here. Now they are struggling to get rid of the ball. 45 seconds left. Scrub on the breakaway. Challenged immediately. What an angle to challenge there by Kill. Perfect execution. You know, if Scrub went for the mind game or the flick, it didn't really matter. That challenge was covering both angles. But look at Scrub's boost management. He's got plenty here. Over the top of one. Gets it past the second as well. And there is the open net for Ahmad. Now that's the play style Scrub and Ahmad have been going for all game long, and the previous game as well. Just a solo play, a really, really good solo play by one of them, leaving an open net for the other. Although that one perhaps could have and should have been cleared by Lee Fox. He was in the area at the back post, but just couldn't get any hit on the ball. Dangerous defense again. Scrub luckily not under too much pressure because Kill was demoed it. Oh dear, he's just offloaded it to Ahmad. Now Scrub with 1 second left gives them the 1-goal lead. That was careless. Kill giving away the possession, and they might get a chance to equalize here. Is this going to bounce kindly for them? No, it won't. Ahmad not going to help, but there you go. Just a bit of a throw at the end, but you've got to give credit as well where it's due to Scrub and Ahmad for coming back into this game. Initially, not looking too good for them. The synergy for their opponents seems to be a bit, I would say a bit better. Although the mechanical edge, at least in terms of solo play potential, does still lie with Scrub and Ahmad. They of course they'll have that solo play ability edge over most of the teams that they run up against. This just shows you it's not all about that. It's not all about mechanics. If you have a duo that you're very used to playing with and you know exactly how to synergize your challenges, how to synergize your offense, you can definitely compete with some of the best players in the world. It's a great dribble, actually. Oh my goodness, Scrub! He had to do that quickly. He had a challenge coming in from behind him, attempting to demo, and he jumped away from it, made a full rotation, and then smashes the shot over the line. I don't think the defender even knew Scrub had a dodge left. He can't have been expecting it. Now here comes Scrub again. I mean, if there's any doubt that the solo play edge goes to these guys, I don't think there's any doubt anymore. But you know what? Lee Fox had an opening in that center ball. Didn't go for it as quickly as he could have, perhaps. And this is the first time that these two have been down. Same team colors as both of the other games. Bit lucky for us there. Free flip to catch that one from Ahmad. But yeah, the pressure's mounting. You can see that Scrub and Ahmad, they've been woken up, I guess, by that opening goal. Whenever a big goal goes in for a team who rely on the solo plays, it really is a motivator. But oh dear, what happened here? Scrub just invisible at the near post. Completely useless, really. Lets the ball bounce through, and you know, compared to his earlier fantastic play, I don't know what on earth happened to him. That's a nice interception, but read well by Lee Fox. They're not committing too hard, but that's a really big challenge by Kill. He needed to make contact on that ball because he did not have backup. And now Ahmad, he's got the reset. Scrub's pre-jumped, and he's got the connection. Oh, it's just off the post. That was ridiculous. Ceiling shot pass by Ahmad onto a pre-jumping Scrub Killa, and they've hit the post. Unreal. That's the sort of play that you really want to be pulling off on your live stream. Gonna get the viewers hyped, and you know, if anybody in the comments has seen these matches before, do of course let us know, so that all the viewers can swing by Scrub Killa's and Ahmad's Twitch channels at twitch.tv/scrub, twitch.tv/Ahmad, exactly as you see it spelled on screen there. Be sure to check them both out. They're always streaming their ranked games pretty much every day at some point. Very entertaining, very good players. But you know, as is often the case with players who are also live streamers and entertainers, you do end up throwing away some goals when you're going for big plays. Speaking of, Scrub Killa with a double touch off the ground. That is a banger. That's what game Scrub is having here. Scores the first goal on a runaway from a demo with a blistering aerial shot, and now double touch off the floor. Nearly landed a pre-jump shot as well earlier. This is just crazy. You know, Ahmad's often the one who's we're expecting to see these things from when Scrub and him play together. But Scrub can do it as well. He's still at that level mechanically. When he, you know, feels good about himself and he's popping off. Didn't need too many mechanics to put that goal in. 3-1. Dominant performance here by Scrub and Ahmad. Very entertaining performance as well. Still want to give props to Kill and Lee Fox though. They're hanging in this one, and you know, they've been at the mercy of the creativity and the brute force mechanical ability that they're up against on occasion, but still playing very well. That's a great save. Ahmad knocking it away from danger as well, and again it's actually a knockdown towards Scrub. This is going to be a good example for a lot of you guys watching about how to attack in 2v2, because you'll often get criticism from random 2v2 teammates when you solo queue saying that you never pass and saying that all you try and do is make solo plays and you're not a team player. But really, that is one of the best ways to play 2v2, especially if you're playing with somebody that you're not as familiar with. And I know that Scrub and Ahmad, they play a fair bit together, but they're not teammates. They're not players who have put, as far as I know, thousands of hours or hundreds of hours into gaming together. I might be wrong on that. I don't know exactly how much they've played. But if you're just playing with somebody new, taking turns making solo plays on the ball is, I think, the best way to do it. Just try and have your backup player facilitating behind you, just filling in the blanks, trying to follow up, get open nets on occasion. And, you know, also take their turn to make solo plays. That's what these guys have been doing in all three of these games. Sometimes the passes line up, but they're not forcing it. They're not really focusing on that, I should say. But, you know, if you want to see good passing, then you'll want to watch Ahmad play with Khalid, because those guys love to pass. And, you know, they do make tons and tons of solo plays as well, but in their 2v2 series that they've played on my channel for KSA, they've scored loads and loads of passing goals, loads of amazing team goals. Not too many of them today, but they weren't really needed. The solo plays were sufficient. GG's. And, you know, shouts out to, I can't remember if it was Kill or Lee Fox. I think it was Kill who uploaded these replays with his Bacchus mod to ballchasing.com. So, yeah, thanks to him for making it possible for us to witness these insane games. Usually been doing 1v1, but I thought I'd switch it up a bit today. So, I saw these guys, Scrub and Ahmad, playing twos on, I think it was Scrub's channel recently. They were really, really good games. So, I was really excited when I found some replays that we could watch of those same players. But yeah, you guys let me know what you think about these. I'll always be keeping an eye out on ballchasing.com for any interesting ranked series that pop up here. Of course, they're not really series of games. They just happen to be the same teams on consecutive games on one night that are all uploaded that we can watch. But yeah, if you guys have any other players that you want me to look out for, or any other players that you have found yourself that you think would be good to watch replays of, then absolutely let me know. But for now, guys, that's all we got time for. Take care. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with another one of these, or maybe a live cast from my live channel. But until then, have a good rest of your day, everybody. I'll see you in the next one.